Shout out to Astropro for sponsoring this episode and providing us with free samples. Speaking of free samples, I am honestly so grateful because, as you know, this is allergy season in Texas. I think Texas is one of the worst places to live if you have allergies. I have this tree in my backyard. It is the cottonwood tree. I'm highly allergic to cottonwood, not only myself, but also Travis's, and I believe our children are. And Astropro has come in handy. It's a nasal spray, and it has made such a difference in my seasonal allergies. I feel like I can breathe, and it really helped relieve my symptoms quickly. Astropro is the first of its kind nasal allergy spray. It is the fastest 24-hour over-the-counter allergy spray. It starts working within 30 minutes, while other allergy sprays take an hour. And if you've had allergies, you know that every minute counts. Astropro delivers full prescription strength indoor and outdoor allergy relief from nasal congestion, runny and itchy nose, and sneezing. Get fast-acting nasal allergy symptom relief with Astropro. Go to astroproallergy.com for a discount so you can Astropro and go today. ASTEPRO allergy.com. Astropro and go. Use as directed for relief of nasal congestion, runny nose, sneezing, and itchy nose due to allergies.
Yay Networks.
I'm Brandi Redmond.
I'm Stephanie Holman, and this is your weekly dose of BS.
Another week of Stephanie being gone.
Oh my God, I am literally losing my mind. It's kind of getting depressing. I need to get my hair done. My husband's family's driving me crazy. Like, you could not make up this situation.
You know what I was saying? Your hair has looked good. In every photo you've posted this trip, I'm very impressed.
Well, because
it looks
I had
great.
to have. Oh, thank you. I had to do I have to fix it because I have no place to go after today. So we have had. So it's so packed here in Whitefish that we've had to move hotel rooms in the same hotel 3 times.
What?
We've moved 3 times. So every few days we get kicked out of our room. We have to pack up, and we have to move to. They move us to a different room. So this is my 3rd hotel room in the same hotel. Yes. And I have 2 more days here. I'm like, Travis, we could have really cut this short. This is insane.
Yeah. Did you know that whenever you booked it?
Well, yes, because Travis decided to come, and he's like that person that will decide to go on trips and not care about where we stay or what we do. So his family has multiple places here, right? His sister has a place. His other sister has a place. So I think he just thought he would have a place to stay. And no, that's not the case because they all came as well. So I got on and started calling hotels, and I'm like, listen, even if we have to move around 4 or 5 times, can you just get us in? Because I didn't want to have to stay with a friend I hate staying with random people for 10 days. Like, it feels just really invasive.
10 days is a long time.
Oh, Trey, I've been gone for almost a month. I literally am about to lose my mind. So this is my 3rd room. We're about to get kicked out again in the next hour. And then we're going to stay with a friend for 2 days because there is no more availability in this town of Whitefish. I've never seen anything like it.
You should just come home.
I really should. I tried to get out of it early. And then, Travis, he's a very special man. And then, he was like, oh, people would love to go on vacations. You're so ungrateful.
This is the longest.
So my grateful ass is just changing rooms every 3 days. It sucks.
Oh my gosh. Aw. Well, we are, I have Brooklyn starting school next week. So I've been back to school shopping and.
Already?
That's crazy. What day?
She starts back next Wednesday. Yes.
Wow.
And she's in schools and she's really nervous, but because we are moving out of the district that we're in currently. And so we're going to go ahead and have her start so she doesn't have to switch in the middle of the year once we finally move.
Yeah.
And so we're paying electric at both places because we had to show an electric bill.
Oh my God.
That's fun.
Yeah. So wish me luck on that one. She's already fighting it. She's like, I want to do homeschool. I'm like, I'm not homeschooling you.
Absolutely not. That is not going to happen. But Mama loves you.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my God, the chance. I think cruise starts like what day is it? The 24th or 22nd or 24th?
The 20th.
And then is it the 24th? And then chance starts 2 days later.
That's a really long time in between when Brooklyn and Brinkley start school.
I know. It's crazy. Brooklyn's not happy about it, but and the school district that she was in, they had extended hours because of COVID. So they were at school from 8 in the morning until like almost 5 o'clock.
We're still packing up. We'll let the front desk know whenever we're done. Thank you. Sorry, that was housekeeping. I could not understand her. She's like, I said housekeeping and no answer. I'm like, oh, well, I thought you were Travis trying to get in. I was trying to keep you out.
Your hotel looks kind of historic, like.
Oh, I mean, it has like bears on the wall, like little bears eating pie on the walls and ski. It's I don't know if it's historic. It's strange. It's very rustic. It's right on the water. Yes, it is. Yes, it's our home. I cannot wait to get back to Dallas, though. I'm telling you, I've never been gone for so long. It was the Oregon trip that did me in. Going to Oregon first.
That's too long. That's just too much. Okay, yes. Brandi, yesterday and the day before, I was really thinking about you, and I was so glad you were alive because I was watching this series on Peacock. We actually did a promo for them a while ago. There was a podcast on this story, Dr. Death, and now there's a whole series on it about this doctor in Plano that killed a bunch of people because he just straight up didn't know what he was doing as a surgeon. And I was like, I'm so glad that Brandi didn't go see him.
Well, if his name was Dr. Death.
Yeah, right? His name was Dr. Dutch.
Yes,
but he was
Dr. Christopher Dutch.
In Plano, or his doctor in Dallas first.
I am not a leader. I'm a follower. I'm like, who did you use?
Yeah, right? Exactly. So this guy was at Baylor for a long time, and then he went to Plano, and finally these two doctors in Plano were like, something's up. And now he's spending life in prison.
So people would go in for like plastic surgery and he would just like butch them?
No. So he's a spine surgeon. So he would go, so people would go in who had spine issues and wanting to walk again. And then he would literally maim them. Some people died. I watched the first 3 episodes and then I realized the rest were not free. So then I gave up after that. So, cause Trey told me, and then I was like, I just can't pay for another thing.
It's like $5.
I don't know how much it is, but also I'm on vacation. Every dollar counts. Every dollar counts. And so then I go on YouTube and I start Googling Dr. Dunch. And so I found out through my Googling on YouTube and watching old like videos that he, out of I think 36 patients that he had, I think it was something like 33 or 34 of them, he either killed or made it to where they like could not function normally again. Mm-hmm. So he had if you're like the 2 people that went to him who had a good outcome, you better be real thankful to those 2. Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. That's like really, I mean, I'm sorry, but dealing with your spine, well, first of all, any type of surgery, but how do you get away with that? How did it take that time?
That was the whole thing. It was like, how did this go on for so long? And how did
hospitals
Baylor...
they would move him around. They would kind of shuffle him around instead of like, I guess, sending him to the board. And then 2 other surgeons, I think, ultimately got it to where he couldn't work anymore. But he is doing life in prison because he murdered people. I mean, pretty much. They think that, like, whenever I've done my research, I think they believe that he kind of did it on purpose because he did residency, and the surgeons at the hospitals that he did residency in said that he was competent whenever he was doing surgeries with them. So it's almost like he went in and meant to hurt people. It's crazy.
It kind of showed some of his, so it kind of showed some of his upbringing, and basically like he was so narcissistic to where he just wouldn't accept that he couldn't do something. So he would just do it anyway. And I don't know, it was very, you have to watch it. It was very interesting, especially
and like the
close to home.
Yeah, the nurses.
Weird one that was like, where sometimes they feel very like empowered and they get this like rise and like almost like they get this godly feeling when they control and people's lives. Remember that show you made me watch? And I was like, oh my God.
Which one? I don't even know.
It was some sort of series, and we watched it on my 40th birthday trip. It was so weird.
Oh my God. No, I have no idea. But if I made you watch it, was definitely weird because I love watching weird things.
It was like some series and it was weird.
Yes. I wonder if it was Black Mirror because I know there was one that you hated. You were like, "Oh my god, this is horrible." It's so crazy. Okay, did you guys also see that thing? I do not watch Beverly Hills. I know people get so annoyed that I don't watch Housewives, but like where Tom Girardi had a black eye. There's like a picture of him.
Okay, I just sent you both the Page 6 article because I am on this. You know, the law offices of Trey Stewart are covering this
Oh my god,
very heavily. Okay, give me your thoughts first, and then I'll give you mine.
Well,
And Brandi, I just sent it to you if you haven't seen it yet.
Brandi, have you seen it?
I haven't seen it, but I've not seen a lot of things in life. So
What are your thoughts, Stephanie?
I mean, also he doesn't look like himself. He looks very skinny. Like he looks just like he's aged a lot. And he has a black eye. I don't know. I mean, he just looks like he's really struggling. I mean, obviously he's struggling in life, but he looks like the struggle bus hit him head on. And I have no idea what happened though. Was that the accident that everyone was like, didn't make sense or what? How does he have a black eye?
First of all, that car accident was in 2017.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know. I just I saw people talking about a car accident.
He moves really easily, so
Well, that's definitely. I mean, he hit his eye on something, or he got hit in the eye. Let me just.
I think he fell.
I don't, and here's why.
Put makeup on it.
That's okay. Listen, my first
You think he put makeup on it?
My first thought was I go back to where all the interviews where everyone was saying that Tom Girardi is LA Law. And if I am Tom Girardi and I know that I am like real screwed here, first of all, let's just go like top to bottom. The black eye, not really sure where that came from. That's interesting. Tom Girardi does not own clothes that don't fit him. He is purposefully wearing a shirt and shorts that are 2 sizes too big. And how is this also the first time that paparazzi are getting a shot of Tom Girardi with some lady holding him up? We saw him on Beverly Hills last year, very competent, just fine. Maybe things really went downhill over the last year, but I don't think he's lost that much weight. I think he's purposefully wearing clothes that are too large for him to make him look like, I mean, he's right.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp's 2026 State of Stigma report surveyed 2,000 Americans and revealed that 85% of Americans believe that getting support is wise, yet 74% say that society discourages people from doing so. And I find that very interesting because I feel like for so long, the stigma around therapy has often been that it's so expensive, but that is really where BetterHelp comes into play. BetterHelp has over 30,000 therapists worldwide with the largest online therapy platform and have served over 6 million people globally. And it works with an average rating of 4.9 out of 5 stars for a live session based on over 1.7 million client reviews. BetterHelp's therapists work according to a strict code of conduct and are fully licensed in the US. BetterHelp does the initial matchmaking work for you so you can focus on your therapy goals. All you do is fill out a short questionnaire to help identify your needs and preferences, and their over 12 plus years of experience and industry-leading match fulfillment rate mean that they typically get it right the first time. But if you aren't happy with your match, you can switch to a different therapist at any time from their tailored recommendations. Don't let stigma stand in the way of support. Start therapy with BetterHelp. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/weeklydose. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/weeklydose.
Right now he's fighting, saying that he has dementia and he has all these things to where he can't be held responsible for what happened. I think these photos were staged and set up for that exact purpose because solely by the fact that his shorts and his shirt is far too large. I don't think he's lost that much weight. You don't really see it in his face. He's always kind of had that same shape, and he's never been a bigger man. He's also like 5'5". So he owns clothes that fit him. I think this is a very strategic.
Took all his stuff. No?
Do what?
I thought they took all of their possessions.
No, he still has. I mean, he's still living in the house. Until the house sells, he's living in it. And they took like the jewelry and the cars and stuff, but I mean, he still has his clothes. Erica still has her clothes.
Wait, did they take her jewelry too, or just his?
Well, piece by piece, they're grabbing it because she is out here wearing her $300,000 Cartier ring to Tom Thumb, which honestly, if that was my last moment with it as well, I would too. But she's dumb enough to have the paparazzi in her body where they're like, oh, we want that as well.
Oh my gosh.
So, I don't know, just looking at it, I think Tom Girardi was a very good lawyer, and Tom Girardi knows how to play defense, and that's exactly what these photos are. You
That's
can't
so
tell
crazy.
me this was not set up.
I don't know. I mean, okay, well, here's the deal. He's older, right? Well, and I know like the older guy that lives in our guest house, Ron, he's always falling and bruising really easy. So, but he does, I mean, when I looked at it, I was like, oh my Lord, he looks like he has been through it. So I mean, he's doing a good job because he fooled me. But not Trey, not the law offices of Trey Stewart. He knew what was
Absolutely
happening.
not.
But I was fooled because I actually was like, oh, this is so sad. He looks so, I mean, he just looks like he's falling apart, but his life's falling apart. And I think sometimes, I mean, I thought he just lost a lot of weight and fell down and has just, I mean, he looks like he's aged a lot, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Aaron goes on TV with mascara that's not waterproof. That was strategic. So is this photo.
Yeah. I don't know what I would do. I guess I would, I don't know what I would do if I was in their position. It's crazy.
I would do exactly that. I would make myself look like I'm old and frail and incompetent, and that's my defense. I'm going to sell it. I'm going to try to win the public's sympathy because right now he doesn't have it.
How is she? How is she on the show? Are people starting to feel sorry for her?
Okay, so this is interesting. Last week, they didn't air an episode. And is it because week by week, these episodes are convicting her further and further? Probably. But that's just my guess. So last time we saw her was when her accounts were frozen. I wouldn't say she is looking more humble yet. But life's changed a little bit. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think the show is screwing her episode by episode.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't know if I would. I mean, again, God bless. Maybe she didn't know it was happening beforehand, but I would not, if I was going through something as big as a few of these people are going through, I would not do the show. Like, there's no way. I would not do it. I would not. I mean, I would just work out my stuff and then take some time off. Wouldn't you, Brandi? Like if you're getting sued, and like you're like Brian, and you are just getting sued, and it's like you're stealing from people, and it's like this huge thing. Wouldn't you just like not go on TV?
I mean, she probably needs the money. Let's be honest.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, all she has left now is her reputation and her name, and so she's trying to make something of herself. But you know where I think she's really screwed up is she hasn't come out and made any sort of statement. I mean, she's making all these statements on the show that really aren't helping her. I would come out and say, I hope that justice is served, and if I spent money that belonged to someone else, I hope that we can make this right.
Yes, that's what she should say. I completely agree.
Like that shows like I'm not just trying to keep spending $40,000 a month on hair and makeup.
I completely agree with you on that. I think that's what she hasn't done that people are upset about. Is that piece of it where because
right now it feels like she's trying to play us all as well by wearing mascara that is going to run down your face. I think to an extent the girls on the show as well are protecting her too. I think Bravo might be protecting her a little bit to where they're not having her do press. She hasn't been on Watch Happens Live once. She hasn't done one interview.
Yeah, I mean, but that also
she's telling the story she wants to tell on the show. I think if she would come out and show some humility and say, I really, just hope that justice is served, that would do a lot for her.
Yeah, because people would respect that. No, I agree. Human. Yes. Well, because at the end of the day, I mean, I guess if she didn't know, it makes her a little bit the victim, but the big victims are the people that don't, he stole money from. So I agree with you on that.
You know what, though, on the other side, Kathy Hilton made a very good point. She was like, I've been with my husband for, 30 plus years. She's like, I trust him, and he hands me to sign something. I'm going to sign it. I'm not going to ask him about it. I'm just going to, if he asks me to do it, I'm probably going to do it. I'm not going to read it. And so, there's kind of that argument as well of like, did you know, didn't you know? So who knows? Yeah, but that's I don't know. I mean, with Travis, I guess I don't. I mean, he kind of pays for everything. And I just believe that the company's doing well and he has the money. And yeah, like I don't ever do you ever question, Brandi, where money comes from?
I question things that go on like, oh, okay. Like I know when we've closed things and things like that. And I'm like, okay, where are we putting this money? Are we, and I definitely ask,
Yeah.
But I do the same thing. I I totally trust Brian. Like when he's like, hey, I need you to sign these documents. I may skim through them, but I'm not going to read them like, you know.
Right.
No, I never. I always just sign stuff. Yeah, because usually Travis tells me what it is.
I'm like, I'm not signing that.
No, I mean, yeah, usually Travis kind of tells me what it is, and then I just sign it. And usually it's like for property or something that I have to do, or, you know, taxes. But I never. I don't know. I'm kind of, yeah. So I would trust my husband. I would, and then if he screwed me, I'd be like, you little asshole.
I mean. But, this is huge though. And I mean, I want to so bad, like just, you know, make it, I don't know, like you want so bad to believe in Erica and to believe, you know, that it's all like very truthful on her part, but you just never know, you know, like there's people that are hurting because of all of this.
Yeah. I mean, regardless if she knew or not, I think, you know, if there was money that was given to her that should have been, that wasn't theirs to begin with, you have to find a way to make that right. Like I do. I think you have, whether it's selling my jewelry or whatever, I would try to find a way to make it right. Mm-hmm. That's what, and I know you would do the same, Brandi. Like I know the kind of person you are. But I think if I remember correctly, Trey, wasn't there like a $20 million loan or something?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there was a $20 million, I don't know, it was a transfer to Erica's account. And so they're seeing that as a loan.
From the company? Or from what?
It was from Tom, yes.
Oh.
Because Tom did have $80 million at one point.
Like for her career, was it?
I guess it was to pay for the clubhouse and the plane gas bills and the, I don't know, the hair and makeup and the clothes. And I guess whenever you're living that big of a lifestyle, that's not that much money when you're like, yeah, we've got buckets of it. So, but on the last episode, she gave up the clubhouse that she had downtown, and yeah, it's definitely all fallen down.
That is insane. That is insane.
I mean,
have y'all seen?
There's a lot of people, and I mean, just randomly, but I think that there's a lot of people, you know, that can relate in the sense, especially really young kids, you know, like when they're first graduating from high school and they you know, they take out their first loans or they get credit cards and then they don't quite have the concept of how it works. And then they get themselves like super, super into debt, and being in debt can be depressing, right?
Oh my God. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So I feel like, you know, I mean, I think it's a powerful message, you know, to really focus in on it when you, I don't know. Like, I think it's going to make a lot of people a little bit more leery and weary of like the things that they get involved with and the type of loans they take out, credit cards, and because in the end, it just kind of screws yourself.
It's interesting. I was reading that a lot of stimulus check money that was intended to kind of, you know, boost the economy and whatever, a lot of people use that money to pay off or pay down credit cards. I think, and I know, just like speaking from me and my friends, like, I think because our parents lived very much on credit cards that we don't, it's like credit cards are bad. Like they're good if you pay it off every month, but if you don't, bad.
No, I've always, because I think when I was younger, I like even, you know, in college and out of college, like I knew my parents couldn't bail me out. Like if I racked up 20, 30,000 in credit card debt, like I knew that they wouldn't, I mean, I didn't have the, you know, I had some friends whose parents literally would bail them out of $20,000 of credit card debt because they got themselves in so deep, but I never did. I always paid it off because I knew my parents couldn't, honestly. Like there's no way it would have really financially hurt them if I racked up all this debt and they had to pay it off. So I've really, and I have a credit card, a personal one, and I pay it off every month. Like it's something I never got into because I know it's a slippery slope.
I know. And it doesn't help that every time you go somewhere, they're like, would you like our credit card? Like,
No.
Home Goods is trying to get me to save 20% on my $30 purchase.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
you're like, what? No.
Yes. No.
And then every time you go somewhere, like whether it's the pharmacy, fast food, they're like, would you like to round up your meal or whatever it is to make a donation? And you're like, golly, like how much does it add up? And I feel like I'm always giving because I feel like, well, you know, I'm blessed. I'm going to go ahead and give. But it's like, when does it end?
Oh, no, I do too. Also, you feel kind of like bad if you don't. You're like, oh, I don't want to be that one person that's like, no, I'll give you that 55 cents.
I did that yesterday.
At Kroger, they like ring the ding.
Yeah. So you don't want
to. Don't do that.
It's so ridiculous, but you're right. Every place does that. It's so, yeah, it adds up. It adds up. But yeah, I just haven't, I've never really gotten myself into a lot of debt, but I have a lot of friends who I'm like, you are so lucky that your mommy and daddy are able to bail you out because they were college kids, and just crazy.
I have to tell you, I took a poll on Instagram last week because I went and took my car to get appraised, and it was worth quite a bit more than I paid for it. And I was like, all right, should I do this? Should I not? And literally everyone told me no, except for 2 people. There was a really nice lady that messaged me, a long message about how she too had the same car as me and went and sold it and made a great amount of money on it. And she's lived car free for a month. And I was like, how is that? And she was like, well, it's like, luckily I live in kind of a downtown area where I can walk around. I can walk to the grocery store, watch the restaurants. The first 2 weeks were really weird. But then after that, you kind of get used to it. She's like, I really enjoy walking now and all this stuff. So I went and sold my car. And that, go back to my debt-free lifestyle. Well, I mean, yeah. So I am without a car. But my big reason is that, 1, I have another car coming. 2, I'm going to be traveling a lot. So I don't want to spend a bunch of money every month on a car that I'm not going to be driving. But I am officially without a car. Isn't that attractive?
That is,
I need y'all to pick me up.
I would be so happy if I could live without my cell phone. Just saying. So.
Ooh, you know what? I feel like you do sometimes.
Yeah, Brandi, you actually do live without your cell phone, girl. You are living
very broken. I've had, since the haunted house, I've had the same cell phone. So, and it's cracked and the flashlight doesn't work and the photos don't work. Like,
there's nothing wrong with investing to a new cell phone, girl. There's nothing wrong.
Okay, if it dies completely, and then I'll be like, oh, I'm so sorry. Me and you, I've got to mourn the loss of you for a little while.
I don't know if I could go without a car though. Well, first of all, I have to take children around. Yes. Yeah, that would drive me crazy.
Well, you know what I did go order was a Tesla, because they make it really easy at the mall. You just
of course, you're already there.
Yeah, you just go in there. So I have a Tesla coming in like 8 weeks, I think, something like that. I don't know. It's supposed to be here in September, I believe. But they're like, first of all, the actual act of getting gas really inconveniences me. I hate it.
Yes.
So I'm very excited, but I was actually quite surprised at how inexpensive a little Tesla is. So I do have a little Tesla coming, but it's going to be a minute. So I'm going to be car free for 4 to 8 weeks, I think. I don't know.
Well,
we'll see how that goes. Probably gonna hit the fan, honestly.
You can use my car since I'll be gone for another 3 days. So what's so funny is Trey's lost a car, and then Travis kind of is one of those people I think that gets bored, and he knows in a year and a half he's going to need a car for Montana. So he went ahead and bought one. So it just came in. So we have an extra car, Trey.
Oh, thank goodness.
We don't want Chance and Cruz to have like brand new cars. So we let Chance go and pick out everything on this car. It's a Defender. So that way it'll be his car when he turns 16. So he kind of has the excitement of picking stuff out and making it what he wants. And then, in 3 years, it's his. So that way he'll keep it clean in the back seat because he'll help us patrol the back seat because, he'll be driving it one day. But it's like it's a great car. It's like I think it's a very masculine looking car. It's cute.
He will not let you consume one fry in that back seat.
No, he already said I'm not allowed to drive it because I am the dirtiest of the family. So whatever.
I did.
Actually, we're just talking about that with Brooklyn because Brian's debating whether or not to hang on to his Range Rover. And then he's like, well, that's kind of a nice car for a 16-year-old. But I'm like, man, it's old. It's kind of old though. I mean, like by the time she'll drive, it'll be, a couple.
Oh yeah, no, that's kind of
Ryan is so clean, so his car looks brand new.
Oh yeah, like give her something that like with Chance, like it's those kind of cars are very dependable. They're they're very safe, and I mean it'll be 3-4 years old by the time he gets it.
You know what, Stephanie, I took your car to the car wash the other day whenever I picked it up from your house. I had to take it through twice.
Oh, thank you, Trey.
Literally, I went out once and I was like, why is this thing so early? I had to go through again. I was like, oh my gosh, that sucker was caked on there.
Oh yeah, that's hours of fun.
I was like, I don't think this has been watched since I watched it last, like 3 months ago.
No, it really. I wait for you or Travis to get so annoyed that you guys just do it. Yes, that's what I do. I wait for both of you, and you are the winner this time. Congratulations!
I am a winner. Yes.
It's so bad. Oh my gosh. Well, guys, next time I see you, I will be in Dallas. So, and we still have to get together. We have to get together for Brandi's birthday.
Yeah.
Are you going to be in town, Brandi, or are you moving somewhere?
I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place.
You guys both. Yeah. I feel like we all travel, but just at totally different times.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I love you.
Love y'all. You can follow Stephanie at Steph Holman on Instagram, and you can follow me at Brandi Redmond on Instagram.
And you can follow our podcast at BS the Podcast.
Bye.
Bye.